Suddenly, he stops breathing.
The worst case of anaphylaxis is you stop breathing and you die.
A young girl came into the tower.
What are you allergic to?
I'm allergic to nuts.
Super pale, she was shaking and she looked really sick.
Anaphylaxis is a severe allergic reaction which can be deadly.
Have you had any nuts today?
I don't know. Might maybe ice cream, I don't know.
19-year-old Catherine is a student from Adelaide.
Biggest concern with the anaphylactic reaction is swelling, inflammation. A lot of people have trouble breathing.
It feels literally like the inside of my mouth is swelling up.
What do you normally do? You carry anything on you?
I carry an EpiPen, but it's expired.
We have an EpiPen here, it's okay, so don't worry about that. We've got what we call an EpiPen, and it's a cylinder with a pinpoint on the end, and it's full of adrenaline. Have you had an EpiPen shot before? No, okay.
I've always been really scared to use it.
We've got an EpiPen standing by, so we just want to monitor you for a minute and just see how you hold up.
Mouse has never administered an EpiPen injection before.
I wasn't sure at what point throughout an anaphylactic fit do you actually administer the EpiPen. So I radioed Beardy because he's the man with the knowledge.
Straight away,
Ambulance, please. Use the EpiPen, okay?
Mouse decides this is a two-man job.
Mouse just kind of threw it off onto me. I don't think I had much of a choice. He said, you can do it.
We just want to get you to calm down as much as possible.
I'm trying to calm down.
Yeah, no, that's all right. Look, the EpiPen, it's not going to hurt, okay? It's just going to give you a...
It just freaks me out so much.
No, that's all right. No, it's fine.
I've never had to use it, and I'm like really scared of needles as well.
EpiPen injections must be held in the skin for 3 seconds.
It's only one jab,
just hold down and do it. So you're ready to go?
but it's something that you don't want to get wrong
1, 2.
because you only get one chance.
Right.
I honestly thought that once we jab her, it'd be like basically an instant kind of response.
Yeah, it doesn't even feel like this one.
Yeah, that's all right. It's all good. We'll just give it 5-10 minutes. Ambos will be here very soon. But the adrenaline seemed to have a pretty good effect on her 10 minutes after we jabbed her.
It almost felt like the plastic ones that they use in the first aid course.
Yeah. It was a bit nerve-wracking, but at the end of the day, yeah, it went pretty good.
How you feeling now? You kind of feel like you can breathe a bit better?
I think you look a lot better. She looks heaps better, Jess.
Yeah. I tried to palm the EpiPen off on the mouse and he gave me the cold shoulder, so I hit her in the thigh, give her that.
The back of my throat, I just felt like it was so scratchy that I almost couldn't breathe at one point. I just felt really overridden with panic.
Normally with an anaphylactic attack brought on by food, something like nuts or fish.
What'd you eat?
Double cheeseburger.
Double.
Double. Might have sent you over here. Double cheeseburger. It was just that extra patty.
Lifeguards are relieved when paramedics arrive to take over.
Has it gotten better?
It's gotten a lot better.
Anything airway like that, definitely giving you the EpiPen is the right thing. 100%.
At the end of the day, if we do something and we do it right, that's a success.
Catherine will undergo further observation at hospital.
See ya. Hope everything is okay and might get to see you down the beach another day.
38-year-old Yil from Northern Europe arrives with stings to his arms and neck.
Massive shaking.
Yeah? Are you cold though, or are you just... No? Okay. Have you had any allergic reactions to anything before?
The poison has reached the lymph nodes in his armpits.
That's your whole glands area under your arm. Okay? It's sort of on fire, and that's what happens. Tell me about the fainting.
I just feel like I'm
Yeah, a bit lightheaded. All right.
in my guts.
In your stomach, it's probably also a little bit of a reaction.
Yil's pain level is consistent with a blue bottle sting. But then, he says something which sounds alarm bells.
It's stopping me to breathe.
It's stopping you to breathe. Difficulty breathing is, a huge worry for us. He's got abdominal pain, which can also be a really big red flag for anaphylaxis. I'm a little bit worried about your breathing. All right, and I'm also a little bit worried about... So stomach, middle of the stomach, is it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, get an ambulance. Yeah. So we're going to get the paramedics to come down and have a look at you, all right? Hoping it's just a bad reaction. He's looking really unwell, and we're thinking if we don't do something here, this situation's getting out of control really quickly.
Anaphylaxis is a serious allergic reaction. Onset is rapid and can cause death. Treatment is adrenaline via an EpiPen.
We're going to give you an EpiPen. So it's just a shot in your leg, okay?
No, it's not much.
It's like a pin.
Just a little pin.
Okay.
So we're just going to have to put it in.
The adrenaline will reduce swelling in Yill's airway.
We just don't want you to be having a really severe allergic reaction. Paramedics are going to come down and have a look at you, all right? So we've given the patient the EpiPen, and we can see that he's improved for a little while, but it was only momentarily, and he's struggling again now. So we're thinking, well, what's our plan B?
One method for treating blue bottle stings is a hot shower.
We'd almost get him in a hot shower. But, you know what I mean? How do you feel about doing that?
Large temperature fluctuations are consistent with an allergic reaction.
The hotter the water, the better it is for the medic.
There is no known treatment for blue bottle stings. The toxins which cause the immense pain usually start to subside after 20 minutes. Full recovery can take 2 to 3 hours.
How's your breathing feeling now compared to before? Similar. Is it tightness of the chest or hard getting oxygen in? Hard to get oxygen in. Okay.
It's like putting on a bit of oxygen when you've done it.
Yeah.
After a shot of adrenaline, a hot shower, and more than 15 minutes in the care of lifeguards, Yill's condition is still poor.
I want you to just hold that over your face. You can keep your head out of the water and just try and get some oxygen going, some pure oxygen going into your system. We're just trying to flood his body with all the things that we would think that might sort of aid this situation with the blue bottle sting, and you know, it's not really working.
Paramedics arrive. Their first concern is Yill's ability to breathe.
Hey, mate. Have any troubles breathing right now? Is it more the pain? Any pain in your chest when you breathe? In your chest or your stomach? Stomach.
25 minutes after he presented himself to lifeguards, Yill is prepared for hospital.
I'll get the bed.
Yeah.
We'll just treat it as is for now.
Yeah.
And we'll just get him on and then we'll
Get him out.
yeah, done.
We see a lot of blue bottle stings down here every summer, hundreds of them, and you know, that one was right up on the high spectrum of severe, and you know, he was throwing out a 10 out of 10 score for pain, and I would only assume that you're dealing with an anaphylaxis case here.
Midday, and Harries responds to an urgent knock at the door.
A lady presented herself with pain in the abdominal area.
What's my pain here? Out of 10?
9.
9. Can you call an ambulance, Jeff?
9 out of 10 warrants a trip to hospital.
She needs advanced medical care.
But Harries has a sinking feeling about something in the water.
I look out into the water and I see a guy under. This guy's like 60 to 70 metres out the back, and I really thought this was going to be a fatality.
Each wave costs Harries precious time.
And a wave hit me and it flipped me back towards the beach. And I just thought, it's over. This guy's under. Then I just see the top of his head.
Hey!
I don't know how he didn't go under. He copped about 6 waves on the head.
The man and his friend, both tourists from Korea, hired a surfboard between them. In the big waves, they became separated.
I'm paddling out to you and I thought you were going to be on the bottom because those waves were hitting you. Yeah. And I just thought people have drowned here, and I had it in my mind like I had to get to you really quick.
A critical rescue and a woman in the tower with abdominal pain. But trouble often comes to the lifeguards in threes.
And all of a sudden there was just this another knock at the door. She came in the door and she was crying, she was saying, I'm sorry, and I was like, what's going on here? Yeah. Come sit down, it's alright.
Send you to the board, so allergic reaction. You're probably walking through another amber.
21-year-old Victoria is a student from Norway. Her severe peanut allergy causes anaphylaxis.
Okay, and have you had an allergic reaction before?
Yeah.
Is this what you
I
felt
know
like?
this feeling, yeah.
Left untreated, Victoria's throat will become so swollen she may be unable to breathe.
The worst case of anaphylaxis is you stop breathing and you die.
Could you just wait a little bit and get some water?
Yeah.
The lifeguard's best chance of saving Victoria is via a shot of adrenaline from an EpiPen.
I've never jabbed some with an EpiPen. Right, do you want to hold my hand?
Just hold my hand.
Yeah.
There we go.
When I had it in my hand, I'll admit I was shaking. I was like, well, I only hurt a little bit, all right? Where do you want it? Here or here? All right, ready?
That's it? Okay.
That's it, deep breaths.
That's it. Breathe through it, you're
That's
good.
it, good.
So I hit her with the EpiPen, bang, held it in for 10 seconds, and I thought that was going to be it. It's going to come good, and she didn't.
Okay, so just come around on this side. We'll just lift her up and we're going to lay her down on the ground. There we go. Okay, lay down, sweetheart. There we go. Oh, you all right? Stay with us, you all right?
When she dropped on us, I was so scared, and I thought maybe this would be a resus.
Get her on the side. That's it. Just roll her over onto the side. There we go. That's it. You're all right, sweetheart.
This situation takes Harries and Jethro out of their depth.
I was so scared because I knew how severe her allergy to peanuts was.
Can you hear me?
I was seriously scared for her life.
An ambulance has already been called, but it's for a woman on the first aid bed suffering severe abdominal pain.
To make it more urgent, because they were coming for stomach pain, but now they're coming for this.
They're just dropping like flies. That's it. You're all right, sweetheart.
Victoria is barely breathing. Lifeguards must artificially respirate her using the Oxyviva.
Yeah, that's all right.
Back her up.
When she went unconscious, I kind of thought she'd been through adrenaline. Now she's in shock.
Can you hear me?
We put her on oxygen, breathed her up a little bit.
What's your name?
Victoria.
Gets oxygen now.
Slowly and slowly she got better and came to, and that's a big weight off our chest.
As the oxygen reaches Victoria's bloodstream, she begins to recover.
Just get her legs up here so we get some blood back.
And once she was in proper medical hands, made me happy.
In just 60 minutes, Harries and Jethro have dealt with 3 major incidents.
A lady with abdominal pain, 10 out of 10. A guy drowning directly in front of the tower. And then a third lady having an anaphylactic reaction to peanuts. Bondi is just the most crazy place.
I just got a call from Bill from Lush. He said he's got a lady over there that's semi-conscious. She's kind of in a crouched position over the road. I don't know if you've got someone spare to go and check her out.
Copy, mate. I will try and send one of the boys up there ASAP.
Lifeguards head to a cafe behind the tower, where a woman is found semi-conscious.
I'll take your oxygen off for a minute, and we can just give you a sip of water, okay? Water? Nice, cold. There you go.
Matt is on his own, and the situation is becoming far more serious.
Hey, boys, do someone want to swing over with the defib?
Yeah, copy. Coming now.
I've just given her water, and as soon as she took water on, she went.
Lifeguards find some medical tags and learn the woman is from Norway and her name is Christina.
Hello, are you there? Christina, you alright? I'm going to put you back on the oxygen, Christina.
Driving to Central, me and Whip are just walking back behind to Lush. Yeah, boys, right inside entry of Lush.
Really fluctuating cold.
Watch out, guys. You know what? I just don't want her to be choking. Can you take a big breath for us here?
Yeah, we've got his gear here. There's, Norm's coming down now.
More serious medical expertise is needed.
Open your eyes, sweetheart. Good girl. Well, mate, she's got pads on her. She's got like a patch of some kind. Okay, leave it in place. Okay. It could be an injury. That's like one of those little... Could be a Holter monitor as well.
She had a monitor attached to her hip, and we found dog tags, but none of us knew what it was.
The woman's condition is identified on her medical tags.
Dyspraxia? Yeah. You one on me.
We asked Norm what dyspraxia was, and he had no idea. So we were all stumped at that stage.
What we do with things like this, we treat what we see. So we've got airway, we've got breathing, we've got circulation. There's no hurry for anything else, and all the other stuff we can find out relevancies later.
was like, it was all kind of bizarre. It was like this lady had some serious medical conditions.
Oh, you're right. Here she is, Christina. You look a lot more alert. How you feeling?
You're doing good there.
You're in good hands, Christina. Everything's going to be fine, right?
More paramedics arrive. The objective is to get Christina to hospital immediately.
Very weird situation, very tough one to diagnose for anyone. I'd probably have to do about 15 years of study if I want to start fixing dyspraxia or whatever it is.
1, 2, 3. Up. Don't treat in the vomit.
I already have 8 times.
You know, like having Norm there is amazing for us because we do a lot of training with the paramedics and everything comes into play. Every little incident we do with him, we learn from it, and we're treating every patient with, you know, pretty much critical life-saving techniques that we've learned.
Christina has made a full recovery and today has come to thank the lifeguards.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you? The outcome was that I had an allergic reaction. I have had that before from a spider in Denmark.
Yep.
Sometimes, for me, it's also something, if I feel pain, I don't do the same as others, so I can go days before I actually recognize if something has happened.
And the boys said you did quite a good spew.
Let me say I normally don't puke in public, and puking are normally not allowed. I lock the door, do it by myself.
Adding to this already curious situation, Deano and Christina actually know each other.
She's a friend of mine on social media. That morning I took Christina for a stand-up paddle lesson and she was just so rapt. She was over the moon. To come to Bondi was sort of one of her dreams.
You never think someone looking so good in the morning and then all of a sudden she's unconscious at lush, vomit everywhere, just looking terrible.
Well, absolute legend. Living with that must be so tough. I have so much respect for her. Just getting by day to day must be intense.
Yeah, buddy. While I was sitting in the towel, I sort of just heard a bit of panic coming from behind the gate.
Yes. My daughter's not feeling well. Her whole mouth is swollen up.
What's happened? Is she eating something? Coming in. Thank you. The first thing I noticed when I saw her, she had quite blue lips and a distinct rash on all over her back.
14-year-old Chelsea and her parents are visiting from South Africa.
So what's happened?
Look at her lips. It never looks like that.
Okay. Has she got any allergies at all?
Not that we know of.
We needed to work out what had happened to her. We needed to use a process of elimination.
No, she got stung at all? Yeah.
I'm not sure. I wasn't with her in the water, so it could be a blue bottle. I'm not sure.
Beardy and Jackson need answers fast.
She's having a reaction. Her lips is all swollen up.
Yeah. Have you been in the water?
We asked whether she was in the water or anything she'd been in contact with.
Ambulance. Bondi Beach. It's the lifeguard tower.
Can you feel any restriction breathing in your throat?
We weren't getting the answers we needed, so we're just trying to work out what it is.
Then, crucial information from Chelsea's dad.
About 2.5 hours ago, she had some shrimp for the first time with her.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
Dad tells us she's had prawns, so straight away for me, anaphylaxis. Yeah, I think probably maybe a bit of anaphylaxis to it.
Can you help?
Yeah, we can have an EpiPen. We've got an EpiPen there.
With the EpiPen, you put that straight into a patient's leg and that administers life-saving adrenaline.
We're going to call the paramedics to come down.
We do all the training down at the beach with the EpiPen, but I'd actually never administered the pen before. It's not an easy technique. Both the ends actually look quite similar.
There's a button on one end, and if you put it in the wrong way, you get the needle straight in the thumb, and it is a thick gauge needle.
I was about to give her the pen and I was reading the instructions on the proper technique.
Anaphylaxis to seafood. We're administering an EpiPen.
I'm feeling a bit nervous at this point. I honestly think I'd be better off paddling out in 8-foot surf trying to pick up the patient.
All right.
Just lean. It's okay.
One, two, that's all right.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
There you go.
That's okay. That'll make you feel better.
That's all right. That's all right.
Hey, are you feeling better?
A little bit.
A little bit? As soon as I administered the pen into Chelsea's leg, within moments, she was feeling 1,000 times better.
Look, it's the first for everything.
It was the first time I've given an EpiPen too. So I tried to act like I knew what I was doing, but I think we got it in there.
Just stuck in.
Yeah. You look like you're feeling much better. Yeah. That's good.
I know the next time that I'm faced with a situation like this, I'll be a lot calmer because I know exactly what to do. The ambos feel as though it's the safest thing to take her back to the hospital to make sure she's okay.
Jacko's developing really well as a lifeguard. He's really picked the reins up and he's tracking really well.
That might be her first and last prawn, and hope she enjoyed it because instead of the prawns, she might have to stick to the hot chippies.
Bo and Harries help a disoriented man with a mystery ailment.
I don't know, I'm going to faint.
Yeah?
The man started feeling faint after a swim.
You all right, mate, up there?
He's covered in sweat.
Has this happened before to you? Something wrong with your skin, put your side. Yeah, he's gonna go. Put your arm around here, mate. Here, grab him. Are you ready?
Yeah. Just pick him up from the leg.
All right?
His condition is getting worse by the second.
Slam the oxy straight out, ready? He's yeah, on this bed. Yeah, we'll put him straight on the bed. There we go. You okay there, mate?
Suddenly, he stops breathing.
Okay, mate? You all right, buddy? You all right? Stay with us, mate.
Oxy.
Hey, get the ambo straight away. Get an ambo.
Get the defib out.
Lifeguards don't know whether his condition could be a heart attack, simple sunstroke, or drug-related.
Yep, straight into it.
Harries ventilates him and administers oxygen.
Still unconscious as we speak. Breathing?
Breathing.
Harry's is he breathing normally?
He's sort of going in.
We're assisting him. Basically, we're bagging him.
Yep. Thank boss. Bondi Beach lifeguard tower. Thank you very much, brother. Ambulance is on its way.
What happened? I've got a pulse in my hand. What happened? He just went. I just found him.
The oxyviver helps the man resume breathing on his own.
Just take deep breaths, mate.
Take deep breath, buddy.
Eventually, he comes around.
That's it. Relax as much as possible.
18-year-old Matt is from Western Sydney. Lifeguards need his medical history.
Everything. Has he got anything? You got asthma? That's all?
But asthma doesn't explain his clammy skin.
He might be allergic to something in the water, like his skin colour wasn't that bad, like that he was that dehydrated, and he has had a couple of bottles of water. Yep.
Is he just going to let you breathe for yourself, right? You all right?
Sweet.
How do you feel now?
I don't know, when it gets cold, the water makes my stomach itchy and red.
Yeah.
And it feels like it swells up.
With this new information, Deano thinks he may have a diagnosis.
The girl I met has anaphylaxis to coldness, and you have difficulty breathing.
Deano guesses Matt may suffer a rare condition that makes him allergic to the cold.
Oh my God, it's the quickest I've seen someone go. He just was like just breathing, and then he just went gone out. And his eyes were just crystallised like marbles. It was that quick.
When he came in, he was purple.
I just can't believe how quick he just was gone.
Matt's girlfriend knew he went to the tower. Now she's seen the ambulance.
Well, what happened? He fainted?
Yeah, he fainted before.
Serious? I thought he was joking. Oh my gosh, I'm scared now. You didn't...
Out of the way for me.
I don't know, he just said he was going to faint and I didn't believe him, so he went to the lifeguards.
All right, a few bumps on the way in.
Later, doctors confirmed Matt suffers a rare allergic reaction to cold water that causes hives. Matt's swim had sent him into anaphylactic shock.